What is up, guys? For all of you who are watching this on replay, don't hesitate. You can watch that in times two speed. I know some of those live streams tend to be a bit long once in a while, but I think this one's going to be a bit shorter because it's pretty simple to the point. And it's basically only one message I want to talk to you about today. And it's about the importance of contemplating your own death, right? Um, this channel is about sort of the dark side of personal development, the dark side of growing yourself, sort of talking about the things you don't want to talk about, mentioning the things you're maybe scared uh, of confronting. For example, the fact that you're going to die, the fact that your life is really short, and the fact that, yeah, you never know when you're going to die. You could die tomorrow, you could die tonight in your sleep, you could die in 40 years, 60 years, 80 years, maybe with the new emerging technologies on anti-aging and stem cells and everything like that. We might be able to live a bit longer than usual. And what's up, funny spaghetti? I love seeing you there, man. Love seeing you there. It's always awesome. What's up, chicken permission to be shaved? And yeah, guys. By the way, I changed the hours of the live stream. I think I'll do it earlier, around 5:30. I think 5:30 is a good time. Now, it'll depend when my schedule would work. It might fluctuate, but I'll just do them every Monday, not any specific time, but probably a bit earlier than usual from now on. Because I figured 7:30 was a bit late for most people, and most people, they want to kind of be able to see it earlier, so that's why. Um, so anyway, back on the topic of today. Before we get started, if you guys have Google Chrome, I want you to check out this app called Mortality for whatever. Just Google that, okay? The Mortality app. You can install it for your Chrome, Google Chrome application. And what it does is basically you pick a specific. You can go in your options. You can pick a specific date for your countdown. And me, I put it at 80 years. So when I'll be on my 80th birthday. So when I'll be 80 years old. And it gives you sort of a timer per days, how many days or years you have left until that time. And it just gives you sort of a perspective on, it gives you sort of a sense of urgency about life that, wait, listen, I'm not going to live forever. So I better make this life freaking count, And at first it was, at first I put the timer and it was kind of morbid at the beginning. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why would I put sort of a death sentence in front of me every single day, see how long I have to live? It's kind of morbid. But at first, yeah, it was kind of weird. But then after a while, I sort of embraced it. And I had sort of this sort of profound realization yesterday. It's kind of instead of sort of thinking it's weird, I thought it was, you know what? It's actually a beautiful thing that I know that my life is short, because then every single second of my life, I'm gonna appreciate it a lot more. And then it sort of had the reverse effect that after I realized, you know what, I don't have that long to live. You would think that you would run around naked or do some crazy shit, or like speed up the pace of your life to try to be more productive. Actually, yes and no. Like, a part of me was like, yeah, I want to be productive, but at the same time, life is so short that you got to take the time to sit down and when there's a beautiful sunset, appreciate that sunset. When it's beautiful, there's a bird flying through the sky, like, sit down and appreciate the bird flying. Look at the beautiful blue sky. It was raining earlier, it was thunderstorm, and now it's beautiful outside. So now it's a moment to appreciate this beautiful moment. And sort of knowing that you're going to die, you would think would speed everything up, that you would be more frenetic, you'd be more busy, you would take more action. But it was actually the effect for me is at the beginning, yes, it kind of like motivated me, like, oh shit, I gotta take action. But after I got used to the timer, then it was more like, you know what, life is too short to just kind of get lost in busy little things and doing errands and um, being busy with little things, going to work, 9 to 5 job, if that's what you have. And it's sort of a balance. It was a very weird awakening moment. Like, holy shit, I gotta embrace every single second of this life that I have, because it is so short. So yes, does it help you to become more productive? Yes, it did help me be more productive, but paradoxically, it also helped me be more present to the moment. And something you could try out, let's say tonight, is you put on the try the app, try the Immortality app, put it on full screen, and play some nostalgic slash sad slash beautiful music that you really like, um, and just kind of sit there for like a few minutes and look at the timer and just think about your life. This is what I did yesterday. I was like, holy shit, life is so short. And you realize when you put the timer, you realize you don't have that many days left to live. Like if you're around, let's say 20 to 25 years old, approximately, you have barely around 20,000 days until you're 80 years old. And now if you're like 30 years old plus, then you have like around 15,000 days, not even, until you're 80 years old. Now that's assuming you live until you're 80 years old. Now you could live past 80. This is what I hope for myself. But many of you guys, like some of you guys, probably will die before that. Not to be pessimistic, but yeah, I mean the average lifespan is like 75. I don't know. So yeah, and why some people can enjoy little things like sunsets and sunrises, stargazing, they feel nothing. Yeah, I think people can't enjoy the little things because we're just conditioned every day to be such on a rush, like run around with our heads cut off and trying to achieve the next thing. Can't stop, really cannot stop. And we just want to get to the next thing. So some of you guys might watch my videos, learn how to pick up girls. And if you can't pick up a girl, you feel so sad and you feel so depressed. And I had moments like this, but it has a lot more to do than just achieving a bunch of stuff. You want to go beyond that. You also want to appreciate every single day. And I think the ability to appreciate our life comes down to our ability to sit down in silence and kind of sort of accept death as it is. And the moment when you're able to accept your own death, your inevitable death, is then when you'll be able to live your life fully. So when you think about it, when you sit it down, let's say with a cup of tea, and you're gazing at the sky or whatever, or you're just not doing anything, and you're not thinking, you're not doing anything, you're just being idle. It's basically like being dead in a sense, because you're not productive, you're not doing anything. So it's like a mini death when you empty your mind of anything to do. And this is very rare. Like, when was the last time you had actually nothing to do and nothing on your mind? Can you remember that? And this sort of silence there could be sort of a mini death. And I think every single day you should come back to that place of silence, that place of no thought. And if you can practice that every single day, it's kind of it's beautiful. It's appreciating the present moment, and instead of frenetically taking so much action, take the time to slow down. And the reason why I talk about that is because the last week or two for me were like I just felt tired all the time. I didn't know why. It was weird. I felt burnt out, tired, and the last few days, all of a sudden, I started sleeping 8-9 hours a day plus a nap, so like the equivalent like 10 hours. I just did that every day, and that's because I realized, wait, I was just running around way too fast. I was rushing everything. I wasn't taking the time to relax, appreciate the present moment. And if you're stuck in that hustle entrepreneurial mindset, or pickup mindset of you got to go out at 7 nights a week, then you just completely forget about yourself. You completely forget about taking care of yourself, taking care of your inner child, taking care uh, of you. Like, when was the last time you actually took care of yourself? You know. By the way, any of you guys, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them. Don't be shy. Anything related to the topic of today or the topic of the live stream or any topic personal development related. Um, I know I have quite a variety of audience, so I have some people that are there for the pickup stuff, some are there for the self development stuff. Doesn't matter, just whatever question you have, you can ask. And yeah, so you gotta take time to relax, take some breaks. Um, Especially nowadays. Now it's Labor Day today, so that's good. I guess you can take that as a break. But ask yourself this: when was the last time you took a real break? Not a break of like watching Netflix or a break of playing some video games until 2 in the morning. That's not really taking a break. That's kind of that's using your energy in an unproductive way. Um, but when was the last time you actually sat down with your own thoughts by yourself? Like, people don't do that nowadays, and they just kind of want to rush to the next thing. They want to. They can't wait. They can't. They can't sit down and do nothing. They can't be with themselves. So yeah, that's basically it for the live stream of today. Uh, don't forget to get the app, Mortality app, so you can. I'm not affiliated with them or anything. I just think it's a very good thing to have. Then you have a perspective on the rest of your life, and we need perspective because in our society we kind of shielded away from those type of things. We kind of everything we do is an escape. And we're trying to escape from the fact that not necessarily death. We're trying to escape from anything. We're trying to escape from pain, trying to escape from discomfort. We're trying to escape from social discomfort. We're told that it's weird if you find this cute girl on the metro, you want to talk to her. You shouldn't talk to strangers, or you should fit in, be like everybody else. You should listen to your teachers, listen to your parents. And then when you grow up, you're not even a child anymore, and then what we tell you, listen to your boss, oh, listen to the president, whatever. And it just keeps going, and we never develop ourselves fully. And because we're just a product of what everybody else expects of us, right? How can you be happy if you're only a product of what everybody expects of you? No, you want to get back in touch with yourself. So okay, it's a bit quiet today, so I guess not that many questions. I'm gonna end the live stream now. Unless you have any last minute questions, don't hesitate to ask me. What do you think about positive nihilism? I know that nihilism is the idea that life is meaningless, and I totally agree. I think life is totally meaningless, and it's a matter of what meaning we assign to it. And turn that into something positive. Well, I guess that's kind of the entire channel. What it's about. It's kind of like I keep talking about the fact that things are meaningless. You can do whatever the fuck you want. That's kind of my philosophy on life. And that it is a positive thing. Yes, I think it's wonderful. I think the fact that life is meaningless is good because you can invent whatever meaning you want, and knowing that on top with the fact that our life is so damn short, it gives you a limited freedom. Because if there was one purpose to life that was like written in the sky, that this is the only purpose to life, then you kind of be limited to, oh, okay, I got to do this. Whatever the purpose is, I don't know. But the fact that it's so free, that we're so free, really, we have so much freedom. It's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. That's completely unlimited, and completely crazy. And I think that's wonderful. It's a wonderful thing to have. So. Nothing cares. Everything is a lie. We're all going to die, but that's fine. It's almost my philosophy of life. Love you too. Yeah, that's we're all gonna die anyways, so make the best out of it. And Mary the farts. What kind of name is that? I would absolutely love to smell your farts. I would worship them and bask in their glory. Please send me one of your farts. I'd do anything, pay any price. Yeah, sure. Send me a private message, and we might arrange that. All right. So I'll leave you guys on this. One thing that you could do tonight or today is you could close your eyes. You can lie down on your bed or whatever, or lie down on your couch. Close your eyes. Play some sad slash nostalgic music, and for 10 to 20 minutes, visualize yourself on your sort of not on your deathbed, I'd say. Visualize yourself when you're 80 years old. 80 years old, you've accomplished everything you wanted to accomplish in life. You became famous if you wanted to become famous. You banged all the hot girls you wanted to bang. You made all the money you wanted to make. You influenced all the people you want to influence in your entire life. You grew yourself to whatever level you wanted to grow. You influenced zillions of billions of people. You went on TV. Anything you wanted to achieve, you achieved. And now you're 80 years old. And you achieved everything you wanted to do in life. And you're happy. You achieved everything. And then at 80, what would be left for you to do? Right. Trying to think that. Like, contemplate that. Close your eyes, contemplate that. And yeah, that will be the last. I'll leave you on that. Uh, got some weird ass fucking people here, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll leave you guys on that note, and see you guys next time. Peace.